So let's talk a little bit about that because I know you have a team now.
Yeah.
We all started off as like a one-man show,
Yeah.
filming, editing, thumbnails, basically,
All
right?
that.
Now, I was just inside your house. You have 2 full-time workers here.
Yeah.
Can you break down your team? First
Yeah.
off, like what is the team you have to help you with your videos? Because you're doing 3 videos a week.
Yeah, 3 a week. So I keep my team pretty small. And the reason for that is because I still want it to feel authentic. Because I feel like if I have, 50 workers trying to make a video, it's like I have no involvement in the process. And I genuinely am still very involved in my content, whether it's ideation, the way the video comes out. Like I never want to like get away from that. I don't want to let other people like control that because the only person that knows it the very best is me. But so I have 3 workers who come to my house to help, set up the videos. They help with the creative. They help give ideas. They have crushed it.
Amazing.
Man, they are like seriously some of the hardest workers I've ever met in my life. So mad props to my team. I got editors, thumbnail guys now. I got another person that I just recently hired who works from home, just more for like team management, like just to like make sure we're on the right track and, help, call places, book stuff for us because we are doing a lot here on site that like we definitely needed someone to like help manage that.
That's, by the way, one of the things my dad mentioned. He's like, this guy's always doing something amazing.
Yeah,
he can tell how much time goes into your videos.
Yeah.
My dad notices that, like it's definitely a testament to what you're doing because you are every day, you're doing a video, like different ideas. You're all over the place too. Like a lot of people are dialed in on like me. Like the videos I'm gonna do are very following a pattern. You're like one day here, one day there. So like I'm sure it's a lot of work.
I will say like that's one thing I'm really proud of, myself and my team for doing. Like one thing I really built is, I didn't just do one niche.
Yeah.
Like I didn't just strictly become like a food YouTuber. I didn't strictly become a ghost hunter. Like I didn't strictly become a vlogger. I've built something that, I'm able to do any type of content, even experimenting with content. And I have such a freaking loyal fan base that they will watch it because they want to just see what I'm doing, and I really am extremely grateful for that. And I love that so much because it's like, we're not stuck with like what we can do. Cause I always tell people this, one day we could be at the Haunted Tunnel, but one day we're traveling to Vegas to play basketball with Jared McCain.
Yeah.
Another day, like we're out eating fast food and doing like these fun food challenges, giving back. Like there's so many different types of content, which definitely does help us like keep the 3 times a week going. But I won't lie, like we definitely still get stuck at times because, bro, 3 times a week is definitely heavy.
It's a lot, especially if you're ideating 3 different videos every week.
Yeah. So I also do have an idea guy, but he's remote as well. So mainly 3 people on site and 2 people remote aside from my editors and thumbnail guys. They're also remote, but you're not just a YouTuber anymore. I mean, you're obviously like a real estate investor now, all the things we talked about. But in this, you're running a full-on business now, like a content production team. Yeah.
So
I didn't think it would get this
far. How
far.
was that experience? So like having people under you, I'm sure it's stressful at times. I'm sure you're learning a lot about yourself too.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a little bit stressful just to like ensure that everyone's always like happy, making sure that they're always good, making sure like you're checking in on them all the time. And yeah, I'm new to being a boss.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I got to 20 million subs with just me, my cameraman, and my editors.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And now you have a bigger team. Because I know you invest a lot of money back into your videos. I don't know if you're open to talking about that. Or how much you pay for this team. Are you down to? Nope. If you don't want.
I don't want to talk
no.
about how much I pay for the team, but
you invest a lot of money into your videos.
Yeah.
That's one thing too. Like you're not afraid to spend money on your content, even if it's not necessarily always going to bring you back necessarily a profit, but you're doing it for content. I've seen you. I've seen you do crazy things. I'm like, dude, like you just spent $5,000 on this random video, and like
sometimes we come up with an idea and it's just too good to pass up. Even if you know in your head, you're like, damn, like I don't even think we're going to profit. It's just so worth it because it's like,
and it builds your brand for sure.
Exactly.
Right?
It's just going to make for a banger video. People are going to love it. And it's fine to lose every now and then. Like, yeah.
You focused on just making the best content. And what you said about you have a small team because you want to stay authentic. I think that's the one thing about you. also. It's like your videos do still feel the exact same. Whenever I've watched them, still the same characters.
Yeah.
Even when you do go see people like Jared McCain, like an NBA player, your brother's with you, your dad's with you.
Yeah.
I think it's really dope because nothing against big YouTubers that do otherwise, but
Of
like
course, yeah.
a lot of people, like everyone around them is just like other famous people, like so.
Yeah.
I think that part of it is why so many people love you and your family so much.
And I
too.
just want to stay like personal on my YouTube channel because
Yeah.
I think that's how a lot of my viewers can relate to me. And I think the main reason too that I like keeping it personal is that I connect with people that, I see a lot of comments that say like, oh, like this video made my day. Like
Yeah.
I've been having a rough week, but your content keeps me going. Like, like there's been times where like I get people saying that like I've saved their life from my content. And
Yeah.
sorry, that gives me the chills.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it makes me emotional thinking of that because I'm like, damn, like just from making videos, I could connect with people on that level.
Yeah.
Like it almost feels surreal to me that I'm able to make that impact. And that's why I feel like I've definitely been the same way since I started, because I would never switch up and I would never ever act a certain way to like make people feel like, wait, this doesn't feel like Rug. Like
Yeah.
I've just been myself the whole time. And I don't know. It's just, sorry. I just wanted to get like that,
No,
like get
for
that out
sure.
there. Cause it's really touching to me, bro.
You have been yourself, and you've been a very open like book. I use that phrase before, but like because you have been, you've shown everything
Yeah.
online. And again, I think that's one of the reasons I think people love you so much, because they can tell you are a genuinely good person, but you're very
Yeah.
authentic too. So
Thank you.
for you to say it's one of your goals, I mean, clearly it's worked.
Yeah.
So many people care about your family, dude. Even your hamster, people cared
People cared about
right?
Hammy. Rest in peace, Hammy.
So
Dude.
we've spoke a little bit about like you being famous and like not really having privacy, but like, and I'm gonna call you famous. I don't use that word for lightly, but you are one of the YouTubers that is definitely, I would say, transcended just YouTube popularity to fame,
Thank
right?
you, man.